So I just got into multi-tools about 3 weeks ago. I went to buy a wave, a Leatherman wave. I did research, didn't know much about them other than I knew what Leathermans were all my life. I had a Leatherman wave in the mail on its way, and then I came across the Arc. And I immediately liked it, kind of fell in love with it and started researching and returned my wave and got this Arc. And since then I've been doing tons of research and kind of getting into the world of multi-tools and why people like and dislike this device, this instrument, this multi-tool. I freaking love it. The Magnacut steel. One thing I just learned, in fact I like this so much I went out and bought the free P4 just because I like the look of it and like the free system. And when I measure the knife thickness, they're both 0.1 millimeters squared. Sorry, they're both 0.1 millimeters in thickness. However, down at the bevel, the Arc is twice as thick as the free. So right down here where the grind starts, it's 1 millimeter thick on the Arc. It's only 0.5 millimeters thick on the free P4, and I'm assuming most other Leathermans. Which means what they did is they made this hollow grind less severe, and they made the knife much thicker to use. And I think why they did that is to take advantage of the Magnacut steel, but also because you're losing the serrated blade, you're collapsing to a single blade. It's much more tough. The fact that it's already Magnacut makes it tough, and it's twice as thick as typical makes it even more tough. And this thing, you can just beat the hell out of it. I mean, I've already sharpened this thing to a razor on my diamond stones. And one thing to notice, the bevel, the grind, is so big on this. It's because that thicker bottom. They did a 17-degree grind. That's what makes this so big. That's why they can keep a narrow angle, and that's why it's so big compared to other Leatherman. It's just a great, well-done knife, and the shape is near perfect. The shape is just near perfect. And I've just been cutting everything. I have access to a lot of cool equipment at my work, and a high-powered microscope is one of them, so I get to check the blade under magnification once in a while, and I'll sharpen it, look at it, and then go and use it for a day of hard work and go back and look at it. And it looks identical. I don't see any wear. It doesn't lose its edge. It's just great. Just knowing that it's beefier than normal, beefier than most Leatherman knives, really gives me confidence that I can use the heck out of this thing and not worry. And I was able to flick it open after a couple days of practice. Fun and addictive. The free system, this thing loosened up so much. It's now all smooth as butter. Even when I run my finger down along here, it's just smooth. Like there's not a single catch. It's like glides across it. Like other knives, it'll catch, you'll feel little edges, but this is just, I don't know how to describe it. There's like not a single edge. There's not a single catch. There's not a single thing that catches my fingernail. It's really strange. Wish I had something bigger to hold on to and carve, other than the workbench I'm building here. Smooth as butter too. Makes a really nice cut on wood. Soft pine, of course. Even out at the tip, it stays beefy even out of the tip. It's 1 millimeter even out here. They really did a good job. It's at the very, very tip. It's narrows down a bit, but I mean, this thing is stout. Anyway, my first multi-tool. I liked it so much I went out and bought the free P4 just as a play-around device. Funny, when I first got it, and when I did my first sharpening, I've never really sharpened a knife before, so I was really worried that I'm gonna scratch it or ruin the coating or just whatever. I don't know, I was gonna do it wrong, mess up the grind. And I only used 1,000 grit, and I did it a couple nights in a row just to get good at it. And now that I got the motion down and got smooth at it, I was able to really put a nice keen edge on there just because I got the motions down. And I'm hoping I never have to actually grind it again. I'll just be able to hone it from here forward. And I'm hoping that I never have to even sharpen it more than once every couple months. I don't know, it depends on my use, but I just love knowing that this is like a really top quality steel. I like having nice things, and I don't always buy nice things, but I like using them hard. And knowing that this is kind of a premium, I get to use it without worry, and just use it for what it was bought for, instead of, like, I know some people buy this and it's so expensive, some people look so nice they don't want to use it, they're scared to use it as a tool, but this is just a tool, so use it hard. That's what it's designed for. We'll see how it goes. Definitely addictive. I could use this all day. Anyway, more to come on the Leatherman Arc. Now that I'm getting in multi-tools, I may talk about it more, do more videos in the future.